For those of you who have been to GOED exchanges before, you know that at each event we give 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards. And so that's what I'm going to do now. And I brought up the award so I can show you what it looks like. So this is our lovely Lifetime Achievement Award that we will be providing for two winners this year. So unfortunately, neither of the winners could be here, but I want to just read a little information about each of them, and I did speak with them in advance, and they did provide a little thank you video. So the first winner is Dr. Bruce Holub, who I know many of you will know. He is the University Professor Emeritus at the University of Guelph in Canada, where he was in the Department of Human Health and Nutritional Sciences. His work over the years focused on the potential benefits of omega-3 fatty acids with respect to cardiovascular health. He pursued graduate work at the University of Toronto with a major in biochemistry and a minor in nutrition, and his dissertation research was focused on the metabolism of essential fatty acids in vivo and their incorporation into membrane phospholipids. His postdoc work at the University of Michigan focused on structure-function relationships of polyunsaturated fatty acids in cellular systems. He was also president of the Canadian Society for Nutritional Sciences and chairman of the Nutrition Task Force for the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Ontario. And last but certainly not least, he established the Omega-3 Institute, which still exists and provides good scientific data on EPA and DHA. And on a more personal note, I spoke with one of his students as I was preparing to present this award, and this person said Dr. Holub was known at the University of Guelph as the grandfather of omega-3s. And she also said he was extremely kind, very passionate, and a thoughtful, supportive mentor, kind of like the most knowledgeable teddy bear out there. So I'm really sorry that he is not able to be here, but we do have a thank you video that I'd like to show from him now.
Well, it is indeed an honor for me to receive the GOED Life Achievement Award. I want to thank Ellen and all those who made this award possible, including my past academic and other mentors in my life. In that regard, I especially want to mention Dr. Arnis Cooksis, my grad student supervisor during my 4 years of study for my PhD at the University of Toronto, and also Dr. Lance, to whom I went for my postdoctoral training at the University of Michigan. I'm honored to join the prestigious list of past recipients of this award, many of whom have nurtured me in so many ways, both professionally and also personally. Now, if I start giving names of those who played key roles in my life, I would be leaving out so many, and I know you know who you are. So thank you to my past grad students and visiting professors. They did the work in the lab, and I got to share the credit. The support of the omega-3 community has been from many sources, but I also want to acknowledge the industrial support I received to a great extent from Ocean Nutrition Canada, DSM, and from Martech. As far as key organizations who provided the all-important opportunities for me to move forward in my career, I need to mention ISFAL under the leadership of Drs. Alex Leaf, Artemis Simopoulos, and Norm Salem. And of course, I want to thank GOED under the leadership of Ellen and her colleagues for the great job that they're doing in carrying on the tradition. Finally, I want to express my sincere appreciation and love for the devoted support of my wife, Alina, my son, Darren, his wife, Louisa, my son, Steve, his wife, Laura, and my 4 dear grandchildren. So in closing, I give you my very best. I wish I could be with you in person. I know you're going to be having a good time there, despite my absence. And I want to thank God for all his gifts and many blessings in my life. Take care, everyone.
And so the second award winner is Dr. Susan Carlson. Many of you also will know her. She is the A.J. Rice Professor of Nutrition and a University Distinguished Professor at the University of Kansas Medical Center, where she's been on the faculty since 1999. In 1982, she and her collaborators reported low DHA status in formula-fed infants compared to infants fed human milk. And that observation led to many years of research with studies, including several funded by the NIH, providing DHA to preterm infants. Dr. Carlson has followed that with many additional studies on DHA supplementation in pregnant women, and she continues to be a major champion for the importance of omega-3s in this population. Her undergraduate degree in food and nutrition is from Washington State University. Her PhD is from Iowa State, and she had postdoc fellowships at the University of Wisconsin and the University of South Florida. She is an accomplished author, a previous GOED Exchange speaker, and has won many awards throughout her career, most recently the prestigious ISFAL Alexander Leaf Award. And I also learned just at this conference that she is quite an art collector, so I'm hoping that our award will find a special place in her home. And so now I'd like to share her thank you video.
Thank you, GOED, for awarding me the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's a wonderful surprise and a great honor. I'm sorry I can't be in Fort Lauderdale to thank you in person. Reflecting on the award led me back to the first paper we published on DHA. It appeared in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition exactly 40 years ago. We reported that formula-fed infants had only half the DHA in their red blood cell phospholipids as infants fed human milk. That initial observation led to randomized clinical trials of DHA supplementation in preterm and term infants, and for the last 20 years in pregnant women. All of our clinical trials were conducted by interdisciplinary teams who deserve much of the credit for any impact our work has had. Pediatricians, obstetricians, nutritionists, developmental psychologists, vision scientists, biostatisticians, brain imaging specialists, and electrophysiologists have all contributed their expertise in these trials. So again, I and we thank you for this honor.